Next is from the 444. Subject is Jim Cornette exposed. Joe, we all heard you say that if Kwee-Wee's wife sucked as hard as Bill Body's audio quality, that you likely would have kept her around despite her huge weight gain. Disco and Konnan can both confirm that you said that.
That is true.
I don't believe.
I have a question for you about Jim Cornette lately. He's really, really been buried WWE no matter what. Absolutely everything sucks, but here's the issue. Cornette also recently admitted that he doesn't watch WWE at all. He just reads the results. So, guys, is Jim Cornette a fake? I mean, how can anyone review a show without watching? Oh, well, anybody could review a show without watching because I've done it before. Sometimes you don't have to watch the show. All you got to do is hear what happened. You know, so if something like
but still, there's nothing like watching it.
Right, of course, but you don't need. Like if I told you in vivid detail what happened on the show or like read the result, what would you say? That either and you said that.
But you're not getting a real. Yeah, but you're right.
But you could sit there and say, well, it was good, and I say, yeah, it sounds good. You know, like so. That sounds good. You know.
Well, he's getting the same label now because he buries WWE, puts over AEW stuff or some of it. So now he's a shill. He's a shill.
Why is that?
No. He's not a shill. Cornette still buries a lot of their show, but he loves Punk.
Yeah.
Okay. And he has been putting over everything that Punk is doing, and I'm like,
what?
Yes, he like puts it over all the time, and I'm like, dude, the ratings are plummeting with this guy. You know,
because I usually agree with a lot of what Cornette says. Okay, what is he saying that it's so special about Punk? Because I'm not seeing it.
Just because here's the thing, okay, and this is if you are a Punk fan, right, and
I am.
Okay, but like are you that much of a fan? Where you're going to watch everything he does as a fan, and I'm like, you're looking at it, and you're being overly praiseful of it, and barely critical because you're that much of a fan of him. That's what I think has happened to Cornette because a lot of the stuff that Punk has been doing obviously has not worked ratings wise. So
what's the reason he's giving that it is working?
Just his work. The way he works is so much different than the guys. The attention to detail. He's not doing all the flips. He's not. Just like
he ain't the only one. Brian Danielson's
I'm aware of that. I'll say that too. Brian Danielson's work has been the best on the show since all those guys came in by far.
Right.
Very physical, he's good fake, and his matches make very good sense.
Yes.
But Punk is like Punk's matches are fine. They all make sense based on the story that they're telling stuff. But this is just flat. I don't honestly. This feels like this is the biggest mistake they've made. If you actually thought, that the ratings show because some of their fan bases turn this off. It's you actually think that promoting CM Punk versus Lee Moriarty is going to get people interested in watching that segment. I would just completely disagree with you. And I think the numbers show nobody gives a about watching CM Punk fighting Lee Moriarty. They would rather when he does fight more credible opponents, you'll see more people watching because he'll be, involved in better stuff. So that's what I think. So, would you agree with that?
Yes.
Okay.